Coming to you live from a casino that has no idea what's about to hit it. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Annie.
And we're about to play Burgle Bros 2, The Casino Caper.
Yay.
Yay! This is a cooperative game that I'm excited to play because we played so much of the first Burgle Bros that, I guess, me and Ryan and some other friends played so much of it that I eventually got rid of it because it was too thrashed. Not very many games reach that point. But I'm excited to get into Burgle Bros 2. I just taught you how to play and you the differences from Burgle Bros 1 before we started the video. So I'm not going to do it again. This is not a learn to play video. I learned how to play this from Watch It Played, a great YouTube channel that teaches games. So I recommend that. If you want to go watch that, then come back. We are starting a campaign. I'm not promising that we're going to play all of it on this channel. Maybe we will. We'll see. But a campaign of Burgle Bros 2 is basically 9 games, each that kind of have a different story beat and finale, and some very basic unlocks and difficulty tweaks as we go. But ultimately, it's not something we have to worry about while we're playing the game very much. But the last thing we do before we start this setup game is look at the first finale of the campaign. Who wants to open the sealed envelope?
Do it. Ooh. Oh, this doesn't feel right.
You've played Legacy games. You played Clank Legacy and stuff.
I know, but it's so risky. Do I just pull one out? Anyone?
No, one of them should say Heist 1, and I'm guessing it's the top of that stack. Does that say like under the
Bodyguard Heist 1?
Perfect. Let's throw the rest of those back in the envelope, and I'll get those out of the way. You want me to do the honors? All right. It's called Bodyguard. We know that 2 celebrities are in grave danger. In the safe, we'll discover who they are. But then we'll have to find them and guide them out of the casino. Oh, and we'll need to keep them hidden from the bouncers. There better be a reward for this. So, what any of that actually does to the rules of the game, we'll find out if we successfully open the safe.
Okay.
Why don't we roll a quick die to see who goes first?
They're so tiny.
They are. Yeah, this game has real tiny dice. I rolled a 6.
I rolled
2.
a 5.
I guess I'll go first as we get our... as I get my figure out of there from teaching you how to play. So the very last thing we do before we start is choose which 2 corners are going to be the entrances. I think I'll choose these 2 because the bouncer's heading to that one.
Okay.
And then...
But he'll have to pass through this one in order to get there.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I will enter here.
Okay.
And then he'll move at the end of my turn.
Okay.
And then you'll be, well, not safe, but safer to enter there. You're never safe. Alright, so for actions, I am just going to appear here. That's not an action to, like, enter the board. And found the crow's nest. This space says, when the bouncer enters, each adjacent player gets a heat, even through walls.
Okay.
So don't sit too close to the crow's nest, although I'm glad that's in the corner. Why don't I start by peeking? I'm a cautious player. So we're gonna look here. It's a mole.
Mole.
So these are the good people to find. These are the ones that earn us dice to open the safe. So that's good to know. And the room there is the owner's office. This is where we send dice to the safe once we get them from the mole. So yeah, to recap, we have to go to the moles, use 2 actions to earn dice, put them here, and then spend actions here to move them to the safe. I believe we have to have found the safe. So when we find a way up, someone should get up there and start looking.
Okay.
So second action, I'll move here. And yeah, why don't I just get going on the objective then? I'll spend my other 2 actions to speak with the mole and get us a die.
Nice.
End of my turn, the bouncer's going to move 3 towards his destination. So 1, 2, 3. And Ryan, you're up.
Okay. I'll start up here. And the space is...
Courtroom.
Count room.
Count room, sorry.
While here, you cannot peek. If you end your turn here, you make a commotion. So I don't want to end my turn there. So I guess
okay.
I'm just moving into here.
I guess so. So this is
so
going to be your
my
first
action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. When you enter, roll 2 dice. If you roll a 7 or 11, lose 1 heat. Otherwise, make a commotion. No. Okay, so I can't roll a 7 or 11.
Oh, wow. No. You want to roll a 7 or 11. Lose a heat is good. If you roll anything else, you make a commotion.
Oh. Well, that's some bullshit. That's most likely... Ah!
You rolled a 1. Just roll a 6. Easy.
6.
It's a 6! Whoa! Well done.
I summoned the devil
Okay.
there, by the way. I was like, 6.
That's fine.
All right. Well, if you had any heat, you would lose 1, which is great. But really, nothing happens.
So
Which
that
is
was
also
my
great.
first action.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should prepare something.
Yeah, I haven't even read what the spotter does. It's an action to prepare these so you can use them later.
What do you do to prepare? Do you just set the card out?
Yeah, just take it like kind of out of the stack and set it to the left or right.
So when you prep this gear, take 3 gear cards at random from the unused
Oh, interesting.
characters.
Who are you and what's that called, by the way? I don't think we covered that.
I'm the rigger.
And that's MacGyver. All right, MacGyver something.
Okay, so then I'm just going to take 3 and I get to pick one and prep it immediately.
Cool.
What is a crowd token?
That is one of the types of people tokens.
Okay.
And they're actually the other... I think they're the only other one that is like good for us to find.
Okay.
They, as I should have this open as a reference because these are new to me too, they keep you safe from the bouncer while you're there. So if you're in a space with a crowd and the bouncer moves in, then the crowd disperses instead of you gaining 2 heat. So it's like a one-time use kind of protection from the bouncer.
Can you prepare a prep a gear and use it in the same turn?
I believe so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do radio interference. I'm going to prep radio interference, which is move either bouncer to any tile adjacent to their current tile, but not through walls.
Would you mind reminding us what you did while I dealt with some technical issues, Ryan?
I don't know when it cut out. So my turn began in the count room. From there, I moved straight into the table games room. When I went into there, I needed to roll a 7 or 11. Otherwise, I was going to make a commotion. Luckily, I rolled a 7. So once in there, I peeked at the room adjacent to me, the pit boss. Revealed a saleswoman and the pit boss room, which would have triggered a commotion if I had less than 4 heat, which I do.
Good find getting the saleswoman. Yeah.
Luckily, I peeked and didn't go in there, and then I barged right into the lounge. And when you enter, draw a lounge event. I haven't done that yet, and I also revealed the prima donna.
Oh, let's find out what the prima donna does. Oh, did you? Okay, here's what it does. Did you peek into the lounge?
No.
Okay. What the prima donna does for future notice is if you peek NCA prima donna, you get pulled into the room that she's in, like whether you like it or not. That's actually what. So there's some risk to peeking at people tokens there. There's also undercover agents that activate when you peek into their tile, and it makes the bouncer teleport to you.
Okay.
So that's something else to watch out for when you peek.
Okay, so the prima donna does nothing to me. I draw a lounge event, which I assume is this.
Yeah.
Card that says lounge. Happy hour. Set every face-up buffet surveillance and cashier cages tile to have 2 counting cubes. I don't think we have revealed any of
don't
those.
have any of them.
So great.
Okay. That was an uneventful event.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, you can move that bouncer. I'm going to lay you down just so you play better on camera.
And he's going to go here. And
then draw the next card.
now he's going here. And he has 2 moves left.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in down here because it seems a lot smarter
Yeah.
than this mess up
I don't know,
here.
you could go here and maybe it's happier up here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Ultimately, the main thing we need to find is a way up, is the escalator. Because we found the owner's office. So, yeah, wherever you got a lot of places to start looking.
It says you cannot peek, so I just have to go. All right, fine. I'll do that.
Up to you.
I'll come in here.
Okay.
and I'll go straight into here.
All
I
right,
feel
that's
really
your first
bad
action.
if it's a bad card.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be, and it's gonna be entirely your fault.
Oh, look at that.
So this is a magic show.
Oh.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. While here, you may spend an action to move through a wall bordering this tile, which I don't want
Oh,
to do.
no, that's a terrible wall to move
Yeah,
through.
go ahead.
It's a
Well-
terrible wall.
Talk to the saleswoman in the pit boss.
I am going to prep a gear. I'm going to prep this gear. And then I'm going to peek. Because that's 1, 2, this will be 3.
Okay.
You had to
Peek at the person
reveal the
first?
person
Yeah.
first.
It is a saleswoman.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Good that you didn't.
And
The
a
monorail.
Oh, it's the monorail.
monorail.
So that's one of the ways to the second floor, but we have to find the other monorail for that to do anything.
It says, while you are here, you may spend an action to jump to the other monorail.
I also have an ability that can build a monorail, so when I go to the second floor, if we haven't revealed it, I can just build one.
That sounds awesome.
Fun.
You're an impressive. You just build a monorail?
Just like do stuff. I think that's 1,
You peeked.
2, 3. Oh, I have one more.
Yeah, you do have one more.
Yeah.
What happens if you go into that tile?
She starts talking to me, correct? And then
Cor-
I can't get rid of her until someone else comes and takes her from me, which would have to be one of you guys, but then you'd be stuck with her.
And we're not-
No, when someone else comes, we discard her.
Okay.
So just someone has to come, like, kind of free you from being pinned down by the saleswoman.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, there's not really a lot of places I can go. Like, I could move this
Yeah.
wall here, but then I'm going to see the pit boss, and I don't want to do
you
that.
could just come back here and plan to go down. I don't know. It's hard to know where this guy's going to go next.
How many actions do you have left?
1.
One. Okay.
I could prep another piece of gear. Oh, no, I can't do that.
What's the count room do again? It makes a commotion if you end your turn there. Oh, that would just guarantee he catches you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm also pretty close to his destination. Like, if he continues from here this way, then I'm caught. So I was wondering if you can actually... Sometimes you want to create a commotion because it changes the direction the bouncer's going. That said, I don't really see that being useful.
No, you guys are... one of you is...
I could...
Yeah.
I could do something. What? Oh no, that would get Ryan in trouble.
What's your idea?
I was gonna say, because my sliding door says I can pick up any wall and place it in an empty wall space on the
Whoa.
same floor, and so I could just like reroute him. But if I put this here, then he's gonna go this way, 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna end on Ryan's tile. So
But there still might be another way. I guess.
I mean,
If you put this wall here, that saves Brandon.
Oh.
He goes 1, 2, 3, or whatever.
And when it says on your card there wall placement rules must apply, the main thing that means is that there can never be anywhere that's fully walled off. It always has to be
Okay.
possible to get anywhere.
Got it.
That said, what Ryan suggested would totally work.
Or move this one.
but that would he would end on your turn because he would come around.
Well, he's gonna go here first. I'm saying put it here. So that stops Brandon. He still gets.
And then
to his
he's gonna
destination.
go-
And then he's
Yeah.
gonna go 1.
Then he'll have to backtrack.
Yeah, it's better to do this one because that way he isn't funneled up to hit
Yeah,
me.
that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. And then he's heading towards me, but my turn's next.
I like it.
So I could do that.
Yeah. And is that using one of your?
That's my
So you flip that
And
one.
it can go anywhere on the same floor. It doesn't have to be on the same tile.
Yeah.
Wow.
place it on
Sweet.
an empty wall space on the same floor,
I love the choice.
And then that's always your ability.
and then I can use this.
Yeah, so you
Forward.
flip that over, and it's going to have an ability that you can discard to do as an action.
Got it.
What is it? I've not read any of those. What
This
does it say?
says give the next player an extra action on their next turn, then discard this card.
So that's
Oh,
enough.
okay.
So was that right
Brandon.
now? You'd use it right? No, I need
No.
to use it
You
as
have
an
to,
action.
yeah, and you can save it till whenever you'd like to. Okay, so that's really it's just letting you give away an action.
Yeah.
It's-
So now you move the
Cool.
security guard or the bouncer,
And now he's here.
and then you draw a
and
new
draw
card.
a new card for him. Oh,
Distracted. Choose an even numbered room on this floor to be the bouncer's destination. If there is none, draw another card.
these are the numbers it's referring to.
So an even number room, which would be 2,
Or
or I could do
Yeah.
6.
I kind of...
Or what's
I think 6.
There's no number on the owner's office.
Yeah. I think, and that's odd.
I think I like this one, I guess.
I could put it on
Or a
2
2.
down here.
Far corner.
Yeah, no, that would work. And so, it's a weird... When I explain this, it's going to be weird, but it makes sense when you think about it. Yeah, if it's the same distance, if he has multiple ways he can go, he goes the way that it goes clockwise. Which, so if you look at this, it's like, oh, it's a circle. Yeah,
So he
sense.
would go
That
this
makes
way,
sense.
so he wouldn't hit me.
Yes.
Correct.
So that there is the furthest away.
It's good for both of us.
Okay.
I like it. Nice. Okay.
So it's good we moved that wall because he would have hit
Yeah.
me no matter what
Yep.
if we had done that.
And what was I going to say? Just FYI, there's only one distracted card, and it's only in that deck. But that is how the game's difficulty varies. Is like if we lose this game, then the next game of the campaign there will be more distracted cards to make it a little easier because that's considered good.
Got it.
All right, my turn, huh?
Yep.
I would like to go upstairs. I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. Well, no, I will move into here. I'm just gonna barge in. Hope for the best. It's a surveillance room. When the bouncer enters here, add 1 cube to it. While here, you can spend an action to clear all the cubes. But if they get 4 cubes here, everyone on the floor gains 2 heat.
Okay.
So if the bouncer passes through here 4 times without us spending an action to clear the cubes, everyone gets 2 heat. I think my second action, I want to prep a piece of my gear, which is called Clairvoyant. It has 2 uses, and it lets me prevent a prima donna, drunk, or undercover chip from activating and just discard it. So now I can like safely peek at these without the bouncer coming to me or something. So I'm gonna peek here. It's the mole. The mole at the buffet. Can you read the buffet to me, Ryan?
Yep. When you enter, add 1 cube.
And there's
if there's a, what do you call the exclamation mark?
I don't know if there's a name for it. I think it's like, this is where you put the cubes, and so when it's filled and you hit the exclamation mark, that happens.
Okay, so if you hit the exclamation mark, clear cubes, but the bouncer moves 3 spaces, not 1, and stops here.
Oh, okay. When you enter. So after 3 entries to the buffet, it sets off a commotion, and the bouncer moves extra fast when it's to the buffet, apparently. Okay, well, that's in a good spot. We really just kind of have to go in once for the mole. But since I'm the one who can use Clairvoyant to... Oh, I guess I can use this during your turns. Yeah, the gear, the ones that don't take actions, you can use during other players' turns. So I can keep you all safe from prima donnas and stuff, too. I'll just go ahead with my last action and move in here so that next time I can...
Well, you're already doing it if you go ahead and use it on this space, because obviously that's the direction I'm heading.
So that's true, but this is just a safer place to hide out, right? Like, it's not in a lot of bouncer paths and stuff. So I'd kind of like to end my turn there. Yeah, I'll stick with this. I'm gonna go here and put a cube in.
Because you need to talk to the mole anyway.
Yeah. And then the bouncer's going to move, should it have moved
2 more spaces.
2 more spaces? Yeah, okay. So it's gonna go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. A4 is its new destination.
Great.
3. Good thing it's your turn, Ryan.
I'm on the run.
We are still looking for the escalator.
Well, I guess I will be... Should I just barge? I'm just gonna barge. Because I can't stay there.
Okay. Revolving door.
With the prima donna.
Nice.
So
You
already
avoided
going
her
in.
again.
Yeah, only happens if you peek.
Revolving door. While here, you may spend 2 actions to jump to a diagonal tile.
Woo, through
wow.
walls.
Through walls. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 actions and
That's
just
amazing.
jump here.
That is
So,
great.
I'm gonna reveal a drunk first.
Oh, okay. We haven't seen the drunk yet. The drunk, let me read what it actually says. So if you're on the 2nd floor and you find this, you fall and you end up on the space that's in the corresponding part of the grid on the 1st floor. On the 1st floor, though, you slide past the drunk Jump to the next tile in the same direction, even through walls. So I guess
I'm jumping
here it's
here?
diagonally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why it's important that
So-
you look at the chip first, because you do not look at that room.
Okay.
So then
Yeah.
we're gonna slide
Yeah.
into
The
the pool.
Drop
When you
pool in it.
enter, draw a pool event.
Okay. You're the event king over here.
Identity theft. Swap heat with the next player, 0 for 0.
Oh, all right.
Perfect.
So far the events have done nothing.
Yeah. Was that my 4?
That was
You
third and fourth. Yes, you spent two turns.
You
yeah,
moved.
barge 2, 3.
No, I think you have one
just-
action.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's just
Yeah.
one. Okay, well then the only thing I can do is move into here.
Well, you could do one of those.
That's true. Oh, I can move the bouncer to an adjacent space. That's not that helpful yet. I'll do that.
But I can spend my next turn moving in to take the saleswoman off of you. So if you
I
do
was-
that,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll just do that because we're both here.
And let me, as I'm glancing at the rules for the drunk here, is it discarded now? I can't imagine that it's like permanently making a slide over that space. Yes, it's discarded.
Okay, and then he's gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And so now, I was going to do. So I have a gear item that says I can swap any face-up tile that has no players on it with any face-down tile on the same floor. Anything on the tile is swapped along with the tile for itself. So I could say swap. I could swap these two. Like,
Say that one more time. It swaps 2 tiles, including anything on them?
as long as there's no people. So
Oh, okay.
I swap. Excuse me. I have to swap a right side up. So like originally I was gonna do like these two. I was gonna give myself something else here so that I could get out of where I was. And I'm gonna come get Ryan, and then I can come down here and clear these. But I'm wondering if I should spend an action to maybe save that for an upper floor. It just means if we get stuck and we can't get over here,
Yeah.
I can bring it to
Yeah.
me.
That seems pretty strong. And prepping, you can always, it's
Yeah, you
always
don't
a
have
good
to do
idea
it.
to prep, I feel like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna prep it just so I have it. I'm not gonna actually use it this turn yet because I don't think I need to. But
Okay.
first I'll come in and I'll clear the saleswoman from Ryan,
Good teamwork.
and then I'm going to peek.
What are the
Barging.
odds it's another bad tile? in a streak of bad tiles.
Well, that's the beauty of us having never played this game before, is we don't even know.
No, yeah.
Like, Burgle Bros, originally there were 3 of each type of red tile. So you could look around and be like, oh, I know it's not going to be laser beams. We can't do that here.
I'll barge.
All right. It's the
It's
escalator.
It's the escalator. It says, while here, you may spend an action to jump to the tile on the other floor in the same row and column.
So you would jump here if you would like to spend the action to do that.
Sure, I'll go upstairs.
And then what that means, and this is you'll be safe, but as a reminder, that means this bouncer and not that one will activate at the end of your turn
Okay.
if you're up there.
Okay. Let's go up. So that was 1, 2, 3.
And so this, I think, different from Burgle Bros, we don't actually put this here. Like, there's no. I think that's why it's escalators. Is this space is not a route down.
You need to find.
There's an escalator up here that would let us move down. Yeah.
Okay, what is
You
that?
found the front desk. Oh, it's upstairs, the front desk at this casino. When you enter, if you have less than 3 heat, gain 1 heat. Oof.
Oh.
Sorry.
Ooh. Okay, and that was 3. And so
Yeah.
I'll peek at the one next to me for 4.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay, the person is...
Oh, no, I think that's actually 4 because I did this as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Never mind then.
Never mind.
Never mind.
And then this guy's gonna move
Yeah.
1.
There.
And his new destination is C3.
Ooh.
Right next to N.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Back to me, huh?
But he won't go into my spot unless it's in my spot.
Yeah, he would have to draw this card.
Yeah.
Is the only way he'll ever go in there. So it's not a bad spot to be. It
The
is a
monorail
no-
and the escalator are right next to each other.
Yeah. It is annoying that anyone else who wants to come upstairs via the escalator is going to have to go through the front desk to take a heat.
Well, unless... I mean, if I hadn't have gone upstairs, I could have moved this card over here with that power.
Well, we didn't know.
But
though.
I mean, I can always... I can't go back down now. But I was like, that would have
Yeah.
been an option. But we didn't know
Right,
it would go up to
right.
the heat.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to use 2 actions for the mole to get us another die to help crack the safe eventually. And let's see. I'm going to prepare telekinesis. It's a piece of gear that says make either bouncer jump to a tile with an even number on his floor. So it's a good kind of escape lever if the bouncer's closing in on someone.
Okay.
And I'm just like, what else do I don't know that I have anything else I want to do because I don't think I want to leave and be a sitting duck for that bouncer that's pretty close.
Could prep your... Oh, no, you can't prep more than once.
Yeah, that limit. So I think I'm going to pass that 4th action. And we'll move the bouncer 1. New destination is D3. 2, 3. I'm feeling good about my choice to stay off the path. Ryan, your turn.
I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to peek.
Look at the person first.
Oh, yeah. It is an undercover.
Oh, no.
So they trigger when you peek at them. I can prevent this with a clairvoyant, but what it does is it causes the bouncer to jump to that tile, the one with this on it, meaning you're not actually like getting to heat right now. Just the bouncer will be right next to you.
That's fine. Why don't we get him out of the way?
You're okay with doing that?
Yeah, but won't he... You're going to have to move out of the way because he'll come back and hit
I
you.
will have to move out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
But then he's out of this.
That
area.
lets me, search those.
Why don't we do that?
And you
Okay.
can wait up here, Ryan, until
Yeah.
he's passed.
But first I'm going to flip this tile. And it is...
It's another front desk.
a front desk.
Oh.
When you enter, if you have less, so that, yeah. That's
So no reason to go in there. Okay, that worked out. And then the undercover is off the board.
And then I could go up, or I could just hide.
And these, by the way, if you move into their tile, they're discarded. So
Come hang
get
out with
those
me.
off the board.
I'm going to need some help clearing the
I
upstairs.
know, that's going to make that guy move, but yeah, maybe we leave Brandon down here to finish this, and I go up. This is 1 action?
Yep, and you take
Yeah,
1 heat.
you'll take a heat from the front desk.
Yeah. So, how many? I did 1 peek, so this is my 3rd action.
Okay.
I still have it 1 more.
And then you take a little yellow one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, take your heat.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna stay there and just hope that that's not where the event is. And I'm gonna ready the sledgehammer, which can remove
Whoa.
walls because we're in a little
It's very
little
smart.
corner.
Love that.
And then he's gonna move 1.
The new destination is... Oh, no! It's
Really?
C2!
No.
So hang on. Is there anything I can... Can I... Alright. Rulebook moment. Can I use... Oh, wait. My telekinesis makes the bouncer jump to a tile with an even number. There are none on this floor, and they have to stay on the same floor. So that doesn't
help.
I can't help you here.
I have. Is it? Do I need an action to use this?
So no, you don't. But what I want to check is whether you can do it like while the bouncer's moving, or whether it has to be at least someone's turn.
It says free anytime action. He can just
Oh.
put the wall there.
It says you can use prepped gear at any time. It doesn't matter whether it's the holder's
I
turn,
can't
another
move the
player's
wall.
turn,
I can destroy it.
or a bouncer's turn.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you can do it during the bouncer's turn. It even says you can use it immediately after new information is revealed, such as flipping up a new bouncer card. So
So what are you doing?
move either the bouncer to any tile. Move either bouncer to any tile adjacent to their current tile, not through walls, and trigger any bouncer effects if there are some. So,
You go like there.
you could
can I do diagonal?
no.
Adjacent. So
I mean, that
he's
doesn't
moved
help
once.
Yeah, so the new destination is here. Yeah, so if you like push him 2 spaces away, he at least doesn't get there this turn.
Yeah.
But how can he push him too?
He can use this ability twice. It has 3 uses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2, 3, is that the best? Or I can go here.
I don't have any preference.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get me no matter what.
What do you mean?
He might, because the destination is up here now. So even if Ryan buys time, like...
Well, I can ready and use, it says place a crowd token on this tile with an even number, which a horn and odd.
That's so interesting. Everything seems to care about even numbers. It just makes like certain rooms way...
Actually, I can move
Easier
3
than
times
others.
and just exhaust the card completely. Because then on Anne's turn, he's going to move 1, 2, 3. I'll be cornered, but I can use the
Well,
sledgehammer.
he's moving 2 more spaces right now. Right, because he moved 1 and got to his destination. So right now he would move 1, 2. But that does at least let Anne get out. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, maybe Anne can make a commotion on her way. Like if you get out.
I'll see what I can do.
I like that play. So you used your radio interference all 3 times, right? So go ahead and flip it.
I only used it... Oh, yes, I did. Because he was here. I pushed him back 2, 3, and then he moved 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so
you can flip it over, and then we'll have an action ability on the back.
make a commotion on your tile, then discard this card. No, that's not going to help me on this one.
Well,
no, I wouldn't.
if
Not
you-
right now.
No.
Well, it's an action anyway.
I know.
And your turn.
turn.
Get the hell out of there.
Get out of there and make some noise
I'm
on
gonna
your
just
way.
go into the next room.
Yep, just keep barging.
This is a crowd.
It's a crowd. Okay, so this is the space where if you're sitting here, you are safe from the bouncer once. The crowd will stay here.
Okay.
And then it's cashier cages. Can you read that or should I?
I can't read it from here.
It says, when you enter, add 1 cube, maximum 5. When you try to leave, roll a die. You stay if the roll is less than the number of cubes. Oh, so the more times we pass through there, the harder it is to keep leaving it.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna have to leave it.
Do we, I don't. Do we have any abilities that could, like, move Ryan into the crowd? Because that would save him.
I can move a crowd. I can give a player an extra action, but I have to do that on my turn, and I can swap cards that have nobody on it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
So no. I'm gonna just move.
Yeah, keep
Sounds
barging.
Go. Can you move me over that
Uh-huh.
way?
Person first.
Oh, yeah, person first.
Purse first.
It's a mole. So this is where you can
Yay!
spend 2 actions to earn us a die.
Okay.
Don't waste that now.
And it's the monorail. Oh, you can take the monorail down to the other monorail now.
And then he won't move on your turn.
Let's do that.
You saved Ryan.
Huzzah! So I did 1.
Oh, and you
2
moved, right?
Oh, I have to roll dice first.
Oh, yeah. Technically, there's 1 cube here, and you have to roll less than the number of cubes, so you can't
so
fail.
Okay. So that's 1,
So
2,
you've moved 2.
and then I'm gonna come down here for 3 because I can't do that.
Yeah,
and
love
then
that.
I'm just gonna prep. Actually, would you like an extra action?
Oh, what am I doing with my life? I don't think I need an
All right,
extra
then I'm
action,
gonna prep
actually.
this.
Because I mostly want to... There's no people left down here, so we know the moles are up here.
We just
Mostly
need
I
to
want
know
to
if
hang
the
out...
safe is down here.
Yeah. Well, no, the safe is going to be on the 2nd floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And someone kind of needs to stay down here because once we find the safe, someone needs to spend actions to send the dice up.
Okay.
So I more or less want to just chill. Maybe I'll go to the lounge and see some more events or something. But anyway, the guard down here moves for the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Did you? Oh yeah, you prepared the gear. Okay, so you did your last
Yep.
action. Okay, so it's to me. Yeah, I think I will go 1, 2.
The guard, you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna peek. Well,
No,
at this point, I might as
you
well
have to
barge in.
barge.
Yeah. Okay. I will move into this space. It is the pool. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pool event. No running. I was a lifeguard, so this is scratching my itch. I don't know why I used that.
No, that was weird.
At the end of this turn, both bouncers take a turn. But each bouncer only moves 2 spaces.
No.
Well- Ryan is back to being God again.
Brandon, why did you do it?
Yeah, you've...
Oh no.
You ruined everything. I worked so hard to save
Yeah.
Ryan.
All right, I'm gonna leave that face up for now so we don't forget. The bouncer's gonna each one take a 2-space move. That sucks. I'm sorry. I have 1 action left, so I'm gonna peek here. And it's another count room where if I ended my turn there, it would cause a commotion. So no reason to go in
Will
there.
the commotion bring the upstairs one down to you?
No, they never leave their floor.
Okay.
Yeah, and they never care. They're not affected by commotions on the other floors. So they're each going to move 2 spaces, which here will be 1, 2. Annoyingly pinning me in here. Jeez.
You made bad decisions.
Apparently. And then up here, unfortunately, 1, 2. So Ryan, take 2 heat.
That's some bullshit, Brandon.
I know. I didn't mean to.
You're off the team.
Your turn.
I tried so hard.
You did good.
And got so far.
But in
Don't.
the end, it
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't he get a new destination?
Thank you. He does. It will be D4.
Okay. I'm gonna go into here. Then there's another token.
Yeah. So to leave, you'll have to roll a die and not roll a 1.
Okay, well I'm leaving.
A 4. You're good.
And then I'm gonna move.
A mole.
Oh.
Yeah, you do have the mole on your space that you could get a die with.
But you are now within 3 of where the bouncer's going, I guess.
Where would the die go? The die goes here still?
I think so.
Yes, the die would still go to the owner's office.
Okay, just do that.
Cool.
Okay, so then he moves 3. 1, 2, 3. New destination.
It is C1. Up here. Yeah, they really like you.
You can knock a wall down now.
That's my plan.
Okay. Anne's turn.
I don't think I should go back upstairs right now because Ryan will be
Agreed.
annihilated.
Huh. Yeah, you don't have a lot of great options, do you? Because to explore or to move around this floor much more, you'd have to get through all those red spaces, which are pretty rough.
The only thing I wish there wasn't a person on that. I would be able to move. I could move some things, but now I guess I'll spend an action to give you an extra turn, and that will be my turn. And so I'm down here. What do we got? Yeah.
So when the bouncer moves through surveillance, it puts a cube there, and when there's 3 cubes, everyone on this floor gains 2 heat.
Okay. So he's gonna move there again.
Yeah.
Or 4 cubes rather.
So I moved him 2, so he moves back 1.
Okay, that's a 2nd cube on surveillance. Okay. To make very good use of my turn here, I think I'm going to have to use my telekinesis and move the bouncer to an even-numbered tile on his floor. What even numbers are even on floor 1? Yeah, these 2, your tile, but that seems bad.
2 is bad. You can put him up in this one.
Yeah, the count room. I wish I could put him further from his destination, so it just takes more time getting there, but I don't really know how.
Yep.
Let's think about this. I could also move diagonally from the revolving door to get to the escalator, but I guess I don't want to go upstairs.
I think you should just move him to 2, and then... I mean, that moves him closer.
Yeah, it at least allows me to then get to the owner's office where I can,
Yeah, but if
do
you
anything.
just wait it round, he'll do the same thing.
Wait, Anne, did you do anything on your turn?
No.
Did you do anything yet?
No.
I have an idea for Anne's turn.
Okay.
So why don't you take the monorail to the monorail, peek, and come back.
Wait, did you do literally nothing?
I gave you that,
Yeah.
which is 1. So I still have 3 turns.
Oh, you
left.
didn't spend any other actions?
What I'm pitching is 3.
3. So we can do that,
1,
and we'll just leave the bouncer.
then at least we know
where
what
he
this
is.
space is.
So yeah, let's turn that over.
Table games. This is where you roll 2 dice. On a 7 or 11, you lose a heat, which is great, but otherwise you make a commotion.
Okay.
Did you go there? Sorry. Or,
No, I would have gone
So
up,
move,
peeked,
peeked.
and
Okay.
come back.
Okay. This is
So
over.
we're
It didn't
good.
change anything
Okay.
We're good.
except that it revealed that tile.
And now it is still your turn.
Okay. And I have 5 actions, so I don't want to waste them. So yeah, I'll go ahead and use my telekinesis. It flips over to give me something I can spend an action to make a commotion on my tile, which I don't see a use for that right now. And then I'll move the bouncer up here to the count room. And I'm going to go, I have 5 actions, so I'll go 1, 2. It's an action to clear the cubes from surveillance, so I'll just do it. 3, 4. Hopefully we find that safe soon. And as my 5th action, I think I will just prep my last piece of gear, which is Mind Tricks. It lets me have the bouncer on the current players. Actually, this could save Ryan. Maybe we'll do this. It lets me cause the bouncer on the current player's floor to skip its turn and draw a new destination. But then this turn, the bouncer on the other floor moves instead. So like on Ryan's turn, we can have our bouncer move instead of this one, and this one would get a new destination.
I'm okay. I have my turns are planned out. I'm good.
Okay,
You're good?
we can save that
All right,
then for
then.
another time.
So this is the card that you gave me in action, so I'm discarding that. And that's my turn. So this bouncer will move 1, 2, and can you give it a new card?
Nope.
Down to the pool. 3. Okay. Ryan.
All right. 1. And then when you enter, roll 2 dice. If you roll 7 or 11, lose 1 heat. Otherwise, make a commotion. So worst case, I move the commotion up, which is fine.
Yeah, actually.
10.
10.
So I'm going to cause a commotion.
Okay, so the destination moves here, and the guard moves 1 space right now. And will still move 3 at the end of its turn. But as long as you're at least 1 more space in, you're good.
And I'm barging in here. The crow's nest. And when bouncer enters, each adjacent player gains 1 heat even through walls.
Ooh.
And then, so that's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go ahead and just barge into this room.
Okay.
Nice.
First, I'm going to reveal a crowd.
Oh, safe from the bouncer there.
I'm already safe because this space was just drawn as a destination.
Oh yeah,
And it's
escalator.
an escalator. So
Oh,
now
so
we
that's
have a
the way
way
down.
down. Okay, so I'm in the crowd. And that was 3 actions, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this wall.
That was with your
My
sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
Nice.
And then I have 2 cards that allow me to make commotions now.
And then you still get, that's not an action, so you still have 1 more. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's not an action.
Yeah, that was not an action.
Okay. So then I guess I will peek because I've been getting greedy and I'm safe here. So I'm going to peek here. It's the prima donna.
She
She
don't
pulls
pull
me
you
in.
in.
She pulls me in.
Oh, so hang on. Before you look at that, I can cancel that. Do you think you would like the free move? Or
I'll take it. I'll live dangerously.
Okay,
I'm
all
far
right.
enough from the security
all right,
guard.
we'll let the prima donna proceed then.
When you
Ouch.
enter, draw a lounge event.
Oh, okay, and the prima donna's done.
The bouncer on this floor jumps to his destination. Trigger any when bouncer enters effects.
So there aren't any.
So he's here.
Chatterbox. Okay.
And now we see where he's going. We pull another one.
I guess so. Yeah. B4.
Thank God.
Not at you.
That could have ruined everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for Ryan's turn, I'll just move 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Okay, Anne's up.
I'm going to. If I go up there. I'm just trying to decide.
Yeah, you could take
Yeah.
the monorail. It's tough because ideally you would want to come down here.
Yeah, I mean, you could take the monorail here,
I could
move into the crowd space where you're safe, even if the bouncer goes wild, and peek to learn some more intel.
What are the cubes for?
So the cashier cage is
that's
every time
the
you
roll.
enter, you put a cube there, and it makes it harder and harder to leave.
Yeah, so you'll have to roll above a 3.
Sure, I'm gonna go up there for now.
Okay, so
Via the monorail.
one action for the monorail.
Yep. And then
Here?
Yep.
2.
Yep. And
There's a
then
cube.
I'm gonna stay. I'll peek under the bouncer.
Okay. Wow, my phone is.
That's probably
Right.
not the smartest thing if I'm pulled in.
It's the drunk. So if you
slide.
peek at the drunk, I think it just is discarded. They're discarded if you peek into the tile. Okay, so no drunk to worry about.
And then we flip the under.
Yeah, and the tile is slots. When you enter, you make a commotion unless a teammate is in the same row or column.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
And do you have an action? You monorailed, moved, peeked. I think you have one action left.
I can't.
But I guess you have
really
nothing
do
to
anything.
spend it on. Okay.
Oh, I can move things. So why don't I do this? Let's go ahead and
Move them.
swap those two.
Oh, okay. They don't both have to be revealed?
It says swap any face-up tile that has no players on it with any face-down tile on the same floor.
Oh, it's a face up and a face down.
Yep.
Okay, I like that. It gets the front desk out of our escalator. And it allows you to peek at it if you want.
Yep, and
When you have an
and
action.
that now I have an action.
You do
left,
have an action.
So I will. Okay. Can you flip over that tile?
Yeah. It's a buffet. When you enter here, add a cube, and if there are 3 cubes, you get a super commotion that makes the guard move 3 spaces.
Okay. So useless.
Yep, pretty much.
But we cleared that one, and we don't have to go through it, the slots
Yeah,
to get there.
I think that was a good move. And we also just ruled out another place the safe could be.
Yep. Can you move the bouncer 1 into that thing?
Gladly. And then his destination is D3.
Gosh.
Oh no! Well, here we go. 2, 3. The crowd
Crowd
keeps you
protects.
safe, but the crowd is removed.
Okay.
Okay. My turn?
Was that 2 spots you moved him? Or 3?
1 to his destination and then 2 more
Okay.
for 3 total.
Got it.
Yeah. I am really annoyed that I'm still sitting on this floor with kind of nothing to do. And I don't really know how to make anything useful of it. I'm right where I want to be. I guess I just...
Prepare cards.
I've even prepared all my cards. This is a little awkward. I wonder what I should have done differently so that I wasn't finding myself wasting turns, but I guess I'll just... Well, I'm safe from the guard, so I think I'm passing my turn, as weird as that is.
Okay.
So the bouncer will move 1, 2, 3, and a new destination.
Okay, 1.
Okay, it's not heading towards me. Ryan.
All right. I'm gonna do some barging, I think.
That is your style.
Yeah! Do it! Go find that mole.
I'm gonna barge into here.
Okay.
This is the safe.
You found it! Why couldn't you have done that 1 turn sooner?
Well, you can't roll the dice until we reveal the column also, right?
You can, but you wouldn't be able to roll those numbers, so you're right that we want to get the column.
So then I'm gonna barge into here.
Okay. Person
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Drunk.
It's a drunk, so you slide right... Oh, no, you fall.
Oh, yeah. he
On the
falls
second floor, the
down.
drunk
Okay.
makes you fall.
But I do reveal his tile, right?
Let me see. If you're on the second floor, you fall. No, if the tile you fall into was unrevealed, then you would reveal that one. I don't think you do reveal this. Kind of like when you slide over it, you didn't reveal it. So you end up in the table games room.
Oh, no.
Do I do the when I enter text?
Yeah, I guess so. Roll 2 dice.
If it's a 7 or 11. It is a 8. So I make a
Makes
commotion.
a commotion, and the guard moves one space towards it.
That's not good.
Okay, well that was 2 actions. I am going to. Oh, I don't want to go to the saleswoman.
No, please don't. I don't want to have to break you out of there.
You could go here and then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way you can.
Yeah, going through the count room sounds okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
So then this guy's gonna move 1, 2, and then he'll have a new destination of D4,
And 1.
and then yes.
Oh, shit.
Come up by you.
He is coming for me. Okay, well maybe this is where I can make him skip a turn.
Ryan, do you?
I can just make a commotion.
You don't need to right now. You could do that. Oh, it's an action. Do you have an action?
It's on the red side. It's an action, not.
Oh, I don't know.
For. How much do you get when you get hit with the bouncer? 2?
2.
So Ryan, if you get hit with 2 again, I can take a heat from another player. So I can take one of your heats. If you get 1 and then it's like too close.
Got it.
All right, Theo. I'm gonna have. What's the slots thing again? When you enter, make a.
You make a commotion unless you have a teammate in the same row or column,
Yeah.
which you currently don't. So that
What,
would.
no, is that an even? No, that's an odd.
So that would make a commotion, and that would be pretty terrible because it would cause the guard to immediately move.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go.
Go the long way around.
Go the long way around.
Can you swap cards again?
No. I can add crowds to something, but I just don't.
Oh, then you can make a commotion and add a crowd so that you're safe, right?
That is true. It's an option.
He can't find you.
It'll be faster.
Yeah. Because you
Alright.
do need to move through the
So let's
slot.
put a crowd there.
Okay. What's the ability to do? Is
It says
it put a
place
crowd?
Oh no, it's not an even number. It's a 3.
Oh. That's an even
Yeah.
number tile.
Okay, so I'll go around the long way.
Okay.
So I have.
If there's anything else you can do, no. It doesn't make
There's
sense.
literally nothing
Yeah.
else I can do. So I have to get stuck at the table game, so I have to roll a dice.
All right, so first you have to roll a die to try to get out of the cashier cages.
Okay.
You'll need to roll at least a 3.
Which you
Oh
don't.
no! So that's
then-
an action basically wasted, and you can try again.
There we
4.
go.
That'll do it.
Nope, you moved
Oh,
him, not me.
oh, I was like, where are you going? I just moved to the wrong
So
figure.
there's
Okay.
that. Oh, and then that's 2. So then 3 to table games, and I roll again, which is a 6. So I take a thing, and so then
Oh no, you don't gain heat from the table games. You just cause a commotion if you fail the roll.
I failed the roll, so I
Okay,
caused a
so
commotion.
basically he moves 1 space, but that's okay. You can
And
keep
then I
moving.
move 1 more. 3, 4. So that's my last move.
Yeah, I guess so.
Um,
Okay, well hopefully he reaches his goal and heads the other way.
Yeah. Can you move him 1 and then
Mhm.
draw a new card? Hopefully he goes the other way.
He
Drew his current location, so he's just gonna draw again.
Ugh.
No.
A1.
So-
Damn. Okay, so he's
Do
gonna
we have
move.
anything that can stop that?
I just take 2. I just have to take 2 hits.
Can you? You could.
Oh, I can play this
put a
anytime.
crowd in your current space.
Let's do that.
All right. That's with what's the name of the card?
It's special offer. Place a crowd token. Oh, am I on an even? Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Place a crowd token on any tile with an even number. The crowd token has been the same effect as a crowd chip.
Oh, there's crowd tokens. Okay, maybe that's what these are.
fine.
But anyway, I use the crowd chip. He'll move through. It'll clear the crowd chip, but you are safe.
Great.
All right, nice. And you can flip that over, and it has an action
Yes,
ability on the
for
back.
Later.
Okay. I can finally send dice to the safe, even though the guard's heading there. But I'm going to spend an action. What's my plan to not get caught here? This is my
Just
one
move
question.
here. I mean, you can't make it there.
I can...
I'd go to the buffet.
You know what? I can make the bouncer on your floor move instead of mine. Maybe this is the turn for it.
I have no idea.
Because I could go. And then third action, send another die to the safe. And I still kind of want to hang out down here because the way the safe works is when you use your action there, you roll all the dice, and then one of the dice, like no matter what you roll, one of the dice goes back to the owner's office. So you want to have someone there to keep sending them back up. Let me. Yeah, I guess I need to use the mind tricks. Bouncer on the current floor skips his next turn. Draw a new destination for the bouncer on the other floor, and the bouncer on the other floor takes a turn after the current player. Shoot, a new destination up there means he might just turn back and get you.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That is really scary. I mean, moving into the buffet is going to protect you because he'll pass you by, and then.
That's true. When I enter, I have to add a cube, but
We're not at 4 yet.
Yeah.
Or 3.
3.
All right, so then I'm sending one less die up there because I need 2 actions.
It's fine. We're not that close to solving the safe.
And we'll add a second cube to the buffet. All right, not thrilled with that, but we'll take it.
Move that guard.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. Use the monorail. Here I am. So that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to figure out. I guess I could create. If I create a commotion, he's gonna come down.
Yeah, if you created a commotion right now, he would move 1 space and get Anne.
I know that. That's what I just said. So. We could do this. If I can go 1, 2, 3 unprotected by the crowd.
Yep.
And then on Anne's turn, she could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could finally penetrate the slots room. I don't know if that's the play, but
You would be then. Yeah, you'd be in the same column as the slots. That's super interesting.
The slots have really fucked us with their current position.
All right, I'm sure. Like, whatever you want to do, let's do it.
Then I am exposed. Will the crowds be cleared right when I enter?
I'm guessing so.
So if he turns back, I'm fucked.
But I'd pull him down on my turn.
Oh, it says when a bouncer enters the tile. Do you still get in
If I enter?
Yeah, if you enter in Burgle Bros 1, you did, but let me verify that. Yeah, if you enter a tile with a bouncer or one enters your tile, you gain 2 heat. I think maybe the crowd doesn't save you. As written here, it's when the bouncer enters a tile. So, yeah, I don't think that actually works. You can't show up and mingle with the crowd. You have to have already been there. The other risk with that play anyway was that the table games, if you don't roll a 7 or 11, causes a commotion.
Yeah.
And I'd have to get through the cashier cages again.
Yeah, those are getting rough.
I'm still thinking moving that way, but I'll wait a turn until Anne's not in direct danger.
Yeah, it's going to be rough because anything over in that corner, he's going to come back my way.
Yeah.
Maybe you go back down and, go back down here for the end of your turn so he doesn't move. No, but if he doesn't move out of my way.
Yeah, I know. We want him to move.
And
So, I mean, he might come down here because we don't know what's going to get drawn next.
Pretty much he's been at every freaking one of those tiles.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's going to come to this area after we draw this one.
All right.
So I'm going to go here.
Okay, we have to put a cube in the cashier cages.
Yeah.
Now you have to roll 4 higher.
Yeah.
5
Now I'm going to ready the scaffolding. Because I can make one of these tiles a monorail, which would be nice.
Oh, that would be great.
But I need to get past the damn slots. And that might be all I can do. I can create a commotion, but that would not help Anne. That's it.
All right.
Okay, we don't want him to skip his move, right?
No.
So, 1, 2,
Please don't be there.
Go down.
Thank God.
C4. Is this the most direct way?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 3.
Thank God.
Okay, Ann.
All right. Xiao.
So.
Xiao.
That fucker is going to be right in my way.
I'm gonna
Oof, yeah.
1, 2, 3, and I
Okay.
will peek under him,
Sounds good.
which is what am I doing? this way.
Revolving door. That's the one that you can spend 2 actions there to move diagonal.
Which I'll do next turn because that was my 4th. So.
Okay. Then 1, 2, 3.
Could you have created a commotion?
I could have created a commotion.
But for an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I am stuck in the buffet. But I'm pretty safe there.
I just want to hang out there for your
Yeah,
turn.
am I passing my turn again? This feels like it can't possibly be reflective of us doing well if I'm skipping a lot of turns. But
They probably don't intend you to stay on the first floor. They probably intend you to go up and clear the top and then go back down. We already made our choices, but...
Maybe. But if you're all on the same floor, the bouncer moves so much.
Yeah.
So I think you're meant to split up. I could make your bouncer move instead of mine. What would that do? It would risk Ryan. But it would also get the bouncer out of his way, so it could be a worthwhile risk.
I've resolved to on my turn I'm going to run through and...
I can take heat from you after that.
Yeah, like we just power through to get this row revealed. And along the way I'll build a monorail if I can.
Okay. I guess I'm just passing. It feels bad, man.
And I passed half of my turn last time.
Yeah.
That's jazz.
You know what I'll do? I feel like we need help here. I might go to the pool or the lounge and draw an event.
Does that help
They
you?
they can be good.
Weren't they all bad?
I don't know. What have we seen so far? We did
the pool really messed us up.
Yeah, you messed us up in the pool specifically.
You give up your turn. We're not doing another pool. You messed us up last time.
Okay, so I've been
Vetoed.
told I'm skipping my turn.
Yes.
Move your guard.
Okay, so 1. Would you flip a new card? Okay. When the bouncer enters surveillance, which it's done twice now. Puts in a cube. Okay. So now I'm also pinned in. This is going great for
you
me.
have no heat.
That's true. I could walk through there. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to try to exit. I need
Okay.
to roll a 4 or higher.
You got this.
Nope. Okay.
That's
But you got it this time.
Yay!
Six.
All right. So
I'm going in. Fuck these slots.
yeah. Well, and so they I know that the token doesn't move if it's already there. If the commotion is on a tile with the bouncer, ignore the commotion. Okay, but he will still move 1 space here. So he's moving in to you. Take your 2 heat.
Which I'll take one of those the next time.
And his new destination is D1. That's fine.
It's all coming up Millhouse.
Okay.
Alright, so I have 2 actions left. I think I should just barge.
I won't stop you.
I'm gonna barge.
It's a drunk. I can cancel that if you...
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay. I will use one of my 2 uses of clairvoyant.
It's like you
It
can't
took me like
fall through
4
the floor
turns to get back up here.
I think I forgot that I could have canceled that one, huh?
Probably.
again.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead and keep barging.
Okay, I'm in here. The magic show. While here, you may spend an action to move through a wall bordering this tile. There's no walls bordering this tile.
Okay.
I'm gonna barge again.
Okay.
Surveillance. When bouncer enters, add 1 cube. Okay, so nothing immediate. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
and then
because you
4.
failed to move out of the cashier.
I did fail
Yeah.
to move. Okay.
And now we move the bouncer.
We do 1, 2, 3, and your turn.
Okay. I will come here. And then I will peek here.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Mole!
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can earn an extra die there.
It's another
If someone
slots.
goes into the slots. Oh, but you have someone in the row and column, so if you wanted to go in...
Yeah, we do.
What does that mean?
The slots triggers a commotion if there is not a teammate in your row
We're
or
safe.
column, and
Oh.
Ryan is in your
Okay,
column.
so I'll go in, and that was 1, 2, 3. So this would be my third action to go in, and then my fourth action. Should my fourth action be to get the extra thing, or should it be to take a heat?
Well, you need 2 actions, right, to get the die.
Okay, so then I will...
So is it even worth you moving in? Should I just move in so you're closer to the safe?
That's probably true. Yeah, so you could even just move back to the safe.
Yeah, I'll do that then. And then my fourth will be to take a heat from Ryan.
I will allow you. Do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay, I like it.
That way, if you pass him again,
And then on my turn, I will
take
the
that
roll,
discard.
and you can start rolling. And
I think that this turn I'm going to have my bouncer move instead of yours, which means it's a little while before it's an issue, and it gets mine out of the way.
I need to move from my turn, though.
I know, but I can use my ability on your turn.
I see, got it.
So I'm going to do that. I'll use my mind tricks. On the current player's turn, this bouncer skips his next turn, and the bouncer on the other floor gets a new destination and will move his turn.
Which is where he is.
It's current one, so draw again.
Oh no! It's where you are.
Oh god! Well, okay, I had 0 heat, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
I have 2 heat now. And draw yet another card for him. C2. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2. Alright, well, also that's a 3rd cube on surveillance. Out of 4, that would give me 2 heat. Okay. And that was your bouncer move, so it's my turn. Oh, and I've used my mind tricks on the back. I can give an action away with this.
Nice.
That would have been nice for all those skipped actions of mine. In fact, I think that's probably what I'll do this turn. So I'll probably go 1, 2, send a die, and I have an action to spare. So why don't I give it to Ryan? Ryan, you have an extra action on your turn. And the bouncer is going to move 1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Okay. Well, I will come here. That's 1 action.
Yep.
And I'm safe on the slots because we're in the same column, so I'm going to spend 2 on the mole and get us another dice.
Okay, that goes to the owner's office.
So that's 3, and I still have 2 actions left then with my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about maybe making a commotion so that I can draw him... Because we don't know where he's going to go after he goes here, but I could draw him back down here.
It's not the worst idea.
So I'm going to go... Because if I do it here, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. And he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, and he has to go clockwise, so I'll do it here. So I'm...
As an action, causing a commotion?
Causing a commotion.
Okay, I'll move 1 space.
And then I guess I have 1 more action, so I'm just going to move here. While here you may spend 2 actions to jump to a diagonal space. Okay.
Okay.
The bouncer's going to move 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, well done. So, Annie, we can start talking about cracking the safe if that's how you want to spend your turn.
Yeah.
So we talked, when we were learning, we talked kind of high level about, this is one of the uses for the numbers on here. We can take as many actions here as we need to rolling the dice, and we need to roll, there's a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and these are 4s. So we need to, in as many tries as it takes, roll 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
The fact that there's duplicate numbers, that's fine. We still only need to roll 1, 4.
Oh, so it'll count for all the 4s.
Yes. But after each attempt, you will have to send 1 of the dice back here. So it might take a couple back and forths of me sending them back up.
Okay.
Or just roll
this
perfectly.
Is all 4. I'm going to use all 4 of my actions, so I get to roll 4 times?
Well, you're going to lose a die after each one, and
So I get to
so
roll
3 times maximum.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then... Okay.
And we've got these safe Kraken tokens to put down as you roll the right numbers.
So, we've got a 1, a 2, and a 6.
2 is the...
We need 5, 4, 3.
Only useful number there, sadly,
Okay,
but we
so
got
the
our
2
2.
goes back down.
5, 4, 3.
5 and a 3.
Oh,
Great roll. Okay, so all we need now is a 4.
Come on, big money. Big money.
Roll it.
2.
A 2. Okay.
I don't know. I call interference.
Well, on my turn, I'll send all those dice back up, and you'll have a lot. You'll have a lot of them on the next turn.
And so I will, I guess, stay where I am.
Yeah, you have one. What's your action card that you have left?
Make a commotion on your tile. And
Yeah,
destroy this
that's
tile.
not helpful.
No.
Well, let's just think ahead, because he's gonna hit this spot, and then he could hit me. If he hits me, that's it.
Oh yeah.
So we need to make sure he doesn't hit me. If there's anything we can do about that.
I don't think there's anything I
Oof.
can do.
I don't have anything I can do.
How many actions do you have left?
I mean, if I've won,
A one.
so I can make a commotion or I can move. Those are my 2 actions.
Okay, so we just have to hope that he doesn't walk through me.
Yeah. Geez, that's scary. That could be the game here, huh?
Yeah, and he's gonna move clockwise if it's like one of these spaces.
I don't really see an out other than hoping for the best. We can see
We don't need to do that.
how many of those have been drawn.
I mean,
Oh.
it's
These 3 have all been drawn,
Okay,
so he's not
well, that's good.
necessarily going to get you.
All right, I guess we just gotta hope for the best.
I could go. He only moves 1.
1 when you create a commotion, and then he'll still move 3 at the end of the turn.
So he would move a total of 4.
Yeah.
So no matter what, he's gonna.
Yeah, it's a wild card.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is always, if desperate times, like these events are not just bad, they are, have trade-offs or can be good.
Oh, you mean
could
if I
move,
go to the
you could move
lounge?
into the lounge and, fingers crossed. We don't really even know like what, there's like 8 or 10 cards in this deck. We just kind of have no idea what they are. Since we're new to the game.
I'll let Ryan decide.
I don't know. I'm not doing it. It's
No?
your turn. You pick.
Proactive. I always get cranky at the protagonists in movies that are reactive and not proactive. So let's be proactive.
Which
Though
is-
I gave you some mad shit earlier about messing with the pool,
Uh-huh.
so this could be karma.
All right, let's do it. Here's your lounge event. Uh-oh, she's furrowing her brow.
Put this card in front of the current player.
It's you.
Uh-huh.
While this card is in front of you, you cannot peek. Discard this card when you draw another pool or lounge event.
Oh, so you just can't peek anymore. That-
Oh,
Okay.
darn. There's
What's-
2 cards I can't peek at.
What's the name of that card? What's happening there?
Dubious meeting.
Hmm.
I love the word dubious.
It's a good word.
It's such a good word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna move.
Yep.
1, 2,
New destination, A4.
3.
3.
And then we're going to learn also 2 cubes on surveillance because he just went in there twice. Use those red cubes, and when he moves through a 4th time, everyone on this floor gets 2 heat. A2, your space is next, Ryan. Luckily, you have a turn before then. But it's my turn now. So why don't I'm safe from the bouncer on my floor, so I think I'm sending 4 dice up as my 4 actions.
Great.
Boom. That's my turn. Bouncer's going to go 1. Can you flip a card? Yep. 2, 3. Ryan.
Okay. Well, it would be silly not to move into here and roll 4 die.
I think I agree.
So this is my
You
second
just need
action.
a 4? Just
Yeah,
a 4.
Just
4.
a 4. There's a 4.
Hey!
All right. So we're going to mark all of these spaces. And Ryan, why don't you tell us what the backside of the finale says?
All right. Fake orders. Take 2 random discarded patrol cards and put them at the bottom of either patrol deck. Of either?
Of either. Oh.
So you just choose one.
So it adds a little kind of time before the bouncers start hunting. Probably the top one?
Why? I feel like you're the only one on the bottom one, so why not add a little more uncertainty to your board?
Oh, I guess it is uncertainty. I was thinking of it as it's more time before he just starts hunting people. Because that's what he does when the deck runs out.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess it is better to not be hunting people on the floor with 2 people. So let's do that.
Okay.
Setup. Gather all the chips in this game, then shuffle them face down.
The chips being the people. Okay.
Take a random discarded patrol card for each floor and place chips face down as the card showed.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, so take all the chips, so even the ones that are on the board, I guess. It says take them all that were used in this game?
All of them.
Okay.
Do we use all of the ones that were in the...
You use all but one. You always, you put 16 of them on the board and there are 17 in the box. You always set one aside.
Alright, so shuffle them face down. Take a random discarded patrol card for each.
Am I missing one? I'm one short. This is the one that was set aside.
Is it this one? There's a mole here.
Yes. Okay, so would you like randomly do a quick shuffle and randomly pick one from there? And I will do the same here.
And place chips face down as the card shows.
Okay, and that's what these dots are on the grid. That's what it's referring to. So we're gonna go.
So I just leave one up.
Yeah, just flip one up.
Okay.
And
If a chip would be placed on a tile with a player on it, choose any other tile with no player or chip.
Oh.
So no crossover. With
So
players.
why don't you choose where you'd like to put that one? Although we don't even really know what it's for yet.
In a 3-player game, choose 3 chips to discard after placing them.
Oh, that's us. Okay, but should we keep reading to see how these even matter before we make that decision?
I feel like we're supposed to make these decisions
All right.
linearly.
So it just says take out 3?
Yeah, and so we know that the story of this is that we're like looking for a pair of celebrities. So we're going to probably have to be trying to figure out who these people are, the important ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess since there's 2 of you up here looking, we should remove 3 from my floor.
I mean, assuming one of us doesn't come down. Maybe 2 and 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, take that off because we don't
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
we don't want to go in the cashier cages. We really don't
And we
want to
don't
go
wanna
in
go
here.
there.
And probably not the pit boss location.
Yeah. Or the owner's office, so we don't have to pass through surveillance again. That's
cur-
not us.
Oh,
That's not
we
us.
couldn't even put one here because I was there, so we should put
Okay.
that somewhere else. Here, let's put it near me. I assume that we want to go to these.
Assuming.
I guess I'll remove this one. Okay.
So you remove 3.
Yeah.
Then make sure if a prima donna was discarded in the step above, put it back on the board face down instead.
Sheesh. Okay. There was one. Put it back face down.
Yep.
It didn't say where.
Probably where it was picked up. We were probably supposed to look at it, but
Who
just put
knows?
it wherever.
I'll just put it back in the buffet.
Okay.
All right. Rules. Chips still activate normally. Players may peek at an adjacent chip, even if its tile is revealed. When a player, except Anne, who can't peek famously.
Oh right. Oh no.
When a player enters a tile with a prima donna chip, they take it and put it on their character card. Once 2 prima donna chips are on character cards, players can exit through any tile with an entrance token.
Ooh, which is those 2?
Once all the players have exited the casino, they win. Lose. If a player with a prima donna chip is ever on the same tile as a bouncer, the players lose.
So, okay.
Do we also lose if we hit the 6?
Yeah, we'll still lose if we get 6 heat. So this is not going to be easy.
So we need 2 prima donnas, and then we need to get out.
Yeah.
And we know where one is. One's in the buffet.
Yep.
But we can't, getting it's going to be difficult. Because it's a really difficult place to put it.
Yeah, that's
we shouldn't have put it there.
Why did you put
Yeah,
it in the
well,
buffet?
Didn't know.
And all the tiles that we picked up were from places we didn't want to go, so
Yeah.
they were all bad. One option is if I take the escalator up there, you can drop a monorail there to get out.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
But we have no idea where the other prima donna is, so that's a big piece of this. Is we gotta start
Yeah, but
looking.
we could luck into that. Let's not worry too much. But
All right.
I like the escalator plan.
Yeah.
So how many actions did you have left? Because this is the
I
middle
still
of your
have
turn.
one more action left.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go into the lounge because I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
Draw an event.
Uh,
A lounge
Where?
event.
Where's the events? Thirsty. The bouncer sets his destination to the current player's tile.
Welp.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then that's the end of your turn. So 1, 2, 3.
He's hot on our tail.
Ooh. We could just go downstairs if we have to.
Yeah, the escalator down is right there. And it's
And
your
then I
turn.
could take. Oh, I'm gonna do that. So I can't peek. So I'm just gonna come in here.
All right. Who'd you find?
I found the saleswoman who's means I can't.
Oh,
leave.
you're stuck there. Oh no. Okay.
We're gonna lose.
We might lose. We might lose.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you're stuck there.
I'm stuck. I can. The only thing that I have left to do is I can make a commotion, and that doesn't do anything for you.
It doesn't help. No.
And so at the end of my turn, the bouncer moves into Ryan's spot.
So-
Ryan
And then we
dies.
lose.
Hang on. Let me double check what exactly the saleswoman does, because the escalator is not a move action, right? It jumps. It like uses the text on here. So
Maybe.
does the saleswoman stop you from using the escalator? Is the one thing I want to check. It says you cannot use the move action.
Okay.
That's the
That's
wording
not
here.
a
You
move
cannot use.
I can Google it. Let's.
No, I don't think you need to Google it. The escalator is not
That's
a
not
move action. It says you can spend an action to jump to the corresponding tile.
No, I'm just gonna.
I think that's actually
that.
a great place for the saleswoman, as long as you don't want to walk out the other side of the escalator.
So that was 2,
And you've got a chip to reveal there.
which is the prima donna,
Oh!
Oh,
and then 3.
where's he going? He's going down. Okay. Where are the exits?
Okay, so you're
Well,
gonna
and then
have
it goes up to the escalator goes up to the other prima donna.
yeah. You're gonna have to. Oh, you can't peek. You're gonna have to reveal that person,
Should
which
you
is slightly
guys
scary because if it's like the drunk. Oh, I can cancel the drunk, so you won't have to slide through the wall.
Should
Okay.
you guys just work on getting out? Because maybe I should do the buffet. Because I'm the one that can lay the monorail. So I go boom, down, back up, lay the monorail, and then come back down.
Well,
to the
you
Ryan's
can,
right.
You can play your gear cards on anyone's turn, so I think you can do. I think you can build the monorail for anyone as long as they're there.
Oh, I can't. I can place it anywhere, and I don't have to be on the spot.
It says on the current player's tile, so if
Okay.
you use it during Anne's turn, you're placing it where Anne is.
Okay. Well, great. Then if Anne can do it, then I'll just
Okay, so I did 1.
2.
Is that an action? It's not an action. Or
It was
is
an action.
2?
Use the escalator. Yeah.
It's just not a move
Then
action.
so I my third, I can go 3 and 4 and get out.
You can't
You can't
leave
leave.
until
Oh,
we
wait,
have
wait.
both prima
So
donnas.
then I should go 3. Who is it? It's the drunk.
Let me cancel that with clairvoyance so that you don't slide through that wall.
Okay.
And then you're going up to the buffet.
Go up to the buffet and get the other prima donna.
And I got a card that can spend an action to take a heat from another player, so I can take Ryan down to 3 where he's not one.
I was going to
bouncer
say,
away.
because that makes the bouncer a threat to me. He's going to hit me. Because Anne was supposed to finish her turn on the first one.
Oh. Well, I can't do that
Oh,
right now because that's
so
an action. So
that's-
that's
maybe
let's
we shouldn't do that.
save this for next round.
Okay,
I
I'll
agree.
stay there. Yep.
The-
Yep, we know that. We
the
already know
one.
what that is.
Oh man. Damn. The one thing is, if you got the prima donna, then I could just leave rather than.
But we can't. We'll
Yeah.
lose. So now this bouncer moves. 1, 2, and
Yeah.
then what's his next destination? C1.
Okay.
So he's going back up.
3.
That actually should get him out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's Brandon's turn to help clear Ryan of 1.
Yeah. So I'll use my card that says take 1 heat from any other player and discard this. So
And
that's
then
1 action.
You could move to
I
the
think I just moved to the exit so
Yep.
that I'm there, and it's going to be safer from the bouncer than most places. And yeah,
then
pass
Ryan's
my other
turn.
2 actions. So move the bouncer 3. Right.
Okay. So I think I'm just going to probably move to the monorail for my turn.
I would. Are you gonna do the escalator down?
Do we...
Like, how are you gonna do it? Because he's coming to the monorail.
Well, I'm not going to have the turns to move to the monorail this turn, so he'll be gone by the
Okay.
time I come down. But I think that we don't want to be moving this guy that much to have all 3 of us down there.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3.
No, you have to do the
Remember,
table games.
you can't move out of the saleswoman's space. You can,
You can only go down.
only take the
So you're
escalator.
gonna have to hang out with her and wait in the escalator.
Or you do just
Or I do just
move,
come down.
move, and because you could go up and get the prima donna, and then you're pretty safe from the bouncer. You're far
Well,
from him.
I can just move and take the monorail to come back up and wind up exactly where I was planning on going.
Oh, true, and just have to get through the cashier's cages to get to the buffet? Or
No,
what's
I'm not
your...
going to
I'm
the
going to
buffet.
the
Answer
buffet.
the buffet. We got this.
Okay.
So, boom, down. So that's 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to
Monorail,
use the
monorail.
monorail to go 3,
Okay.
exactly where I was planning on going. I'm going to reveal this. Mole.
It's a mole, so who cares? Okay.
And now this guy moves.
You have an action left?
I do have an action left.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do except I could just go ahead and build the monorail. That's not an action.
I wouldn't do that yet.
Yeah, okay. Welcome to passing some actions.
Yeah, you could make a commotion on your thing. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Yeah,
that accomplishes.
I think I'm in a fine spot. So, and I might as well. Where's the monorail?
I wouldn't build a monorail on the monorail.
No, I'm not. I'm building it on the buffet.
Oh,
But
okay.
it has to be where the current player is.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm about to build it.
Okay.
It's literally the next turn.
So that moves.
So while you find that token, the bouncer moves, draws his current location as his next station, and then A3.
1, 2.
2, 3. Okay.
All right, so
And-
that's my turn. So
yeah.
I'm going upstairs.
Yep.
I'm getting the prima donna.
I'm building the
He
monorail.
builds the monorail, which sends me down.
You can go to either other monorail. Probably.
I should go to the monorail that Ryan's at.
Oh, and this buffet, by the way, when you entered, we had a cube, but that's fine.
I need to go to the monorail that Ryan's at because if I go downstairs, he's going to move on to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because from here on your next turn, you can move down there and get to the exit. Yeah.
Yep. And so this guy goes 1, and then can you flip it?
C2. He's going to the buffet.
It's a long way to go. Oh, no, not that way.
Yeah, not
No,
too
he's
far.
got to go clockwise.
Let's see.
Only if
1,
it's
2,
even.
3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7,
not
8,
even.
9 versus,
Yeah.
5. So move number 2, move number 3.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so it's my turn.
You
Yep.
could leave. I think it behooves us for you to stay
To
and
move the bouncer.
Yeah, unless actually.
Yeah, he needs to move. The bouncer needs to move for us to get out. So
Yeah.
you need to end your turn in the game.
Yeah. I can even make a commotion on my tile so that he moves
That
towards
would be
me.
great. It's a long way to go.
Yeah, why don't I do that? I have an action from my last flipped gear card, make a commotion on my tile, so I'll make a commotion,
And then you could leave.
and then he moves 1. Oh, yeah, and then I can leave.
Why is he moving away? Wouldn't
That's the most direct
Oh,
way
okay.
here.
Okay.
Oh, but we want him to move, well,
Yeah.
you can afford the 2 heat if you have to move on to him to exit.
Yeah.
So do I just get out, or no? I'll stay here for the round so that he finishes. He does a
What's the
move.
purpose of rushing out the door if we're not all
Yeah.
going?
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
so
Ryan.
then Ryan.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the monorail to the monorail,
Mm-hmm.
and then action 2.
Oh yeah, flip that.
Oh yeah.
Undercover.
Okay, you didn't peek, so it doesn't do anything.
Okay, action 3
And,
and
he's
action 4. I'm out.
You're out.
out. And
with
because he doesn't.
Yes, and since you don't end end in
doesn't
that
move.
floor, he
Yeah.
doesn't move. It's Anne's turn.
And then I will do the same thing. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun,
Yeah,
dun.
same exact
and
thing.
I have the 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think everyone has to exit, so technically I take a turn and exit. I did it.
You did it. That was
Well
the most
done.
passive victory I've ever seen.
I barely moved off of this like quarter of the board the whole game. That was funny. Yeah, it felt weird, and maybe even felt like not great. Like that, I would maybe call that a little bit of a downside to this new version, that it puts you in positions where
You need to stay
where
where
you need
you
to do
are.
that. And I don't feel like so the last game sometimes you'd want to pass your turn because you were like cornered by a bouncer. And actually, the events worked differently. If you ever chose to take 2 or fewer actions on your turn, you drew an event. So that was kind of you still did something interesting on your turn,
Yeah.
which may or may not have screwed you over,
Yeah.
but that's missing here, and I do miss it. Overall, I liked it, though, and we crushed it.
Yeah.
Well done.
We almost died a couple times, but we figured it out.
So what we will do is fill out this heist log with our names and that we won, and then the suspicion level is going to go up to 7. So next game, instead of a distracted card being in the bouncer's deck, we'll discard a card from the deck so that he gets to the hunting faster, because it gets a little harder the better we do. But yeah,
Cool.
good game.
Yay.
Thank you very much. That's a good start to the campaign. We'll be back. I don't know. We can take a break and discuss if we're playing more tonight or having dinner, because I could go either way.
Cool.
But we'll be back sometime soon for more games. I am a bad YouTuber and didn't say this yet, but if you got this far, maybe you liked the video and could hit the like button.
Like and subscribe!
Yeah, that tells YouTube we're likable, and then it'll share us with more people, which is awesome. We'd appreciate it. Any final thoughts?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
Do that.
And until you do, be optimal.
Yay!